Hey guys, Georgia here. Welcome back to the channel. You guys know what time it is. Today, as you can see in the background, we have our perfect order here to open up today. You guys are going to be getting your look at perfect order, what it has, what's in it, the type of cards, which in this set, it's actually smaller than Phantasmal. It only has 124 cards. So what we're going to be doing, we have a booster box to open up, but not that one. We're going to open up this bad boy right here, see what's inside, and we're going to be putting it up against, as you can see in the background, some ETBs. We got 4 ETBs, and we got our booster box, 36 packs against 36 packs. Which one would be better, ETB or booster box? Make sure to stick around and see what we get. Okay guys, so you know when we have new ETBs, we show off everything that's inside first. So obviously you have our dice. They're back in the little plastic thing, so they got rid of the bag again. Our little coin, our Zygarde cell, I think it's what it's called at that point. Something cool here, in these separators now, obviously Zygarde has a lot of forms, so they put him in all the forms of these cards. So that's actually really cool with these. I might actually want a set of these for myself, which I probably do already with the ETB promo. You will have those in there as well. So very nice one. Speaking of the promo, there's a code for all y'all that would love this Tyrant. Very cute card. You have our Tyrant right there in the past. I don't know right now. It looks like he's in the past, probably just his own little biome, but Get Angry does 20 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. And it's a first stage, no, it's second stage one because you need the fossil, 100 health. So you could have 90 on him and he'll do an extra 90 damage. Very nice card right there. So now we're gonna go ahead and start with the opening. But before we do that, I'm gonna show you guys the arts of the packs. We got our Mega Clefable, our Zygarde Mega, our Starmie Mega, and then just a regular Meowth. No Mega for Meowth, but probably out of all these arts, the best one, the cutest one, then the Meme Lord and all those. So we're gonna start obviously 9 packs for our ETBs and then compare with our booster box, the 9 that are there. We're gonna start off slow in the first round, see all the cards, and then we'll pick up the pace with the next ones because again, this is not a set where we could get God packs. So we're gonna see the cards, what kind of arts we have, if we see any newer or older of the gens. Our energy search is back here, so maybe another judge, whatever's getting out of style at this point will come back into, oh my god, we're starting with the biggest illustration rare, Clefairy. Beautiful, oh, growing energy, a hollow energy card, but whatever about that. Beautiful illustration rare, and it's the most expensive illustration rare at the moment. Obviously we're just starting off with the set, but this is the price of it now, the day that we're recording. So beautiful card, and it's obviously the most expensive illustration rare at the moment. So starting off with the biggest illustration, regular illustration rare, obviously we have the special illustration and all that stuff, and this is the first time opening. So whatever is coming out here is going to the master set. So let's see if we can even finish the master set. Obviously we're not going to finish with just an opening, which would be crazy if it would be possible. Again, this one has 124 Luxio. We got Luxio and Shinx line here. So obviously after what else comes out, it's going to be for me. Got our core memory, our Rattata. The shine on these look very stand out. Oh, and a hollow Luxray. So obviously I'm going to get a line of that for myself. But the hollow on those seem very strong for some reason. I don't know, maybe it's the lighting in here. We are again in Rocket's Card Shop and Coffee, so thanks for them to letting us record here again. Maybe the lighting just got a little bit better, who knows. But there's our Fletchinder, Hitmopatas. These cards look very nice, honestly. Sail Fossil. Oh, Hippowdon with a trainer in the background. Don't really see that super often. A Pokepad. Very useful cards there. Our Turtonator to a Blade. Yeah, these look super shiny for some reason. I don't know why, but. And a Sacred Ash full art. Even these freaking item full arts look super shiny. You can see that the shine's coming from here and going down. Very rainbow shiny right there, basically. So, very useful card, at least item card. Obviously here the items, the big item that's going to be something we're out for, you guys already saw it, is obviously the Pokepad. There's a full art Pokepad here, so that's going to be a good one to get as well. As many times as it comes out, it's going to be dope. It's a nice Haunter. Like that little art there for him. Probopass. Snorlax. We got Snorlax here as well. Cute Snorlax. Lumise, our Talonflame with the weird arts, Core Memory, our Scoryupi, Probopass, and Aurorus, our little fossil Pokemons here, coming again. Meaning, I don't know, maybe here with this set is the fossil Pokemon assigned for something. Usually don't see fossil Pokemon that often. I don't know why the focus is on them now, but maybe they're going to be added to the game. I haven't played ZA, guys, so you guys are going to be the ones to let me know. But I have no idea why they're being added at this point. Obviously, they're already in the game. It's not like, unless there's restrictions to it. I don't know. You guys let me know. Another Pokepad, regular Pokepad, so that's good. Crushing Hammer, and our Mega Clefable EX, regular EX, but still again, the blue and yellow shine. Very nice card there as well. Going straight to the Master Sets, which again, we are going to be doing that for this one. Going straight for Master Set, and we still need Master Set because again, we are just starting off. We've already opened some in Spanish before, just not on the channel. And now our focus is going to be just that here for this set. Got our Snivy, our Seal here, Hawlucha. There's a little cartoony Shinx as well. There's our Shinx line basically done there. Energy Swatter is a new item. Your opponent reveals their hand, and you choose an energy card you find there and put it on the bottom of their deck. So you're getting rid of their energies basically. Our Serperior, Drapion, and there's our full art Mega Clefable. Got our EX, and we got our full art right after. The blue and the yellow, obviously, I'm imagining is referencing our little alien, our star Pokemon right there with the moon as well. But I don't see no moon, but the stars, obviously relating to space. So for an ETB, this is our Clefable box. We got the full art, we got the EX, we got the illustration rare. All that's missing now is the special illustration rare. So, will this be a full Clefable box? Let's see how it turns out. There's our little fossil, Amura, Fleshinder, Turtonator. Got our Shaman, our Lemise Gayet. Heal 20 damage and remove a special condition from your Pokemon. Got our Telepathic Energy, our Motice, and our Rocky Energy. I imagine people that play the game are gonna find some interest in those. Since I don't play, I don't really see much interest in them, but for those of you that are interested in what they do, go ahead, stop when we were looking at that and see how you guys think about that for there. But we still got, obviously, 2 packs left here, so we could get some good stuff still here in our ETB. There's our Tyrunt. So another fossil. Our fossil Pokemon here, I'm guessing, are going to be something important for later on, like I was saying. Oh! Starting off, guys, our first ETB is crazy. We got the biggest illustration rare. We got some nice full arts, and we're starting off with our Meme Lord, our Mega Starmie, to go off here. So it still looks nice. Our little kaiju card, basically. He's not huge. He's standing on a building, so I was like, maybe this is a huge kaiju, but no, it's not a kaiju card. Never mind. But still, very beautiful card. Love the background. Maybe would have been nice. Again, I'm always that critic there. Some Pokemon flying in the background, but very nice card. And our first special illustration down. And our last pack, Meowth pack. So let's see. Again, we already got 5 hits. I can't complain, obviously, with what we've gotten. That's a very God box, our God ETB box right there. Got every rarity, got 2 full arts, but one is the item, one is the Pokemon. So if this is how it's gonna be, Perfect Order is gonna be the set to open. But let's see, in our last one, if we get anything else interesting, another EX would be good because again, we don't have any of those EXs. Got Rose's Encouragement, Terragon, however you want to say it. And there it is. We got another EX, Decidueye, another one to go to the Master Set. Very clean. So that was our ETB, guys. 6 hits in our first ETB of Perfect Order. So, and first in general, we haven't opened any other Perfect Order stuff in English. So that's our first experience with Perfect Order. Let's see how the booster box is now. 9 packs from the booster box. Let's check out how it goes. We got our regular potion right there. Our Rowlet, Hippopotas. Our Hippopotas. We got our Hippowdon after him. Eradicate again. I'm doing this slow here, looking at all the arts. Probopass, our illustration right there, which apparently this is the weakest of the illustrationers. Still, again, it's not horrible. The only thing I don't like about it is his weird ass mustache. But our next illustrationer going right there, and I'm just gonna put it over here. Again, yes, there's some nicer cards probably, and whatever you guys think about these cards, but we are starting off. We're gonna be covering with what we get. Obviously, our Mega Starmie, probably not, because again, it is a special illustrationer. But everything else will be slowly getting covered if we are lucky enough to be getting hits after hits like we did with our ETB. But after this, when we are done with this one, we're gonna pick it up the pace a little bit and just go back in the back three. Our Lumais City reverse, Pokecatcher reverse, and another EX, our Zygarde. So Mega Zygarde here, meaning we got another one down. All of these stuffs, as long as like we're starting like off right here, we're getting a lot of stuff that's new. So as long as we just keep getting new and not repeats, it's gonna be great. Either way, again, we're ready for plenty of openings of Perfect Order. So if you haven't been subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you guys know when we're uploading, because right now Perfect Order is gonna be what I'm gonna be uploading a lot of. So hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy that. Don't get tired of it. Got another Pokepad. And I'm gonna be mixing some other ones in there as well, obviously. So hopefully you stick around and see the kinds of stuff that we're getting. But so far, just our 2 hits there from the booster box, which I'm not complaining, because again, if the booster box leaves all the big stuff to the end, even better for us, because there, if we get an illustrationer or a special illustrationer, starts ticking down the counter of what could be possible here. So that's gonna be a good one to just leave for later. Got our Gengar card, which is just a lot of flames or psycho stuff around him. Our Decidueye full art, so there's our next full art, and he was in the last hit. So these two, obviously, I couldn't tell Gengar was our reverse, but there's our reverse and our first full art Decidueye. So we got our illustration, we got our EX, and our full art right there of Decidueye. So let's just keep it going. Sniper's Eye. If your opponent has exactly 4 cards in their hand, ignore all normal energy, the cost of attacks used by this Pokemon. So you would just need 1 grass energy and you would be able to do the attack, which says discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon, which is also very good. So maybe Decidueye could be someone useful to get rid of your opponent's energies. Got our Judge, Mawile, Ghastly, and our Rocky energy. Those were coming out a lot in Sword and Shield. I don't know now with Scarlet and Violet, and even this one now, our Mega Evolution set. So maybe they'll be useful now again for the game. Got our Jaw Fossil, our Hippopotas. Now we're gonna be starting to see all the same arts. So you guys are getting used to it, and that way we can skip and go straight to the back. Champao, Dark type. Thought it was just Water type, so we'll still new and looking at new stuff there for me as well. Again, I play the game, guys. I just don't really play the card game, so that's new to me either way. Got our Scoryupi, Jackineth. Heal 150 damage from one of your psychic Pokemon. Got Rosa, Furfrou, and our Meowth EX. So there's our first Meowth. He obviously representing the set. He has a long ability. You guys go ahead and pause if you want to read it, but I'm just gonna put him there to the side, sleeve him up once we continue. Our next one here, and we have one more pack after this. So now we'll pick up the pace after here, so that we can just be going straight to the hits and see what's possible with these cards. A lot of these are probably going to be like puzzle pieces, because that's like the 5th card I'm seeing with the tower in the background. So I imagine you're gonna be able to put them together and make an image. Got our Telepathic Energy, and our last pack for this first 4th of the booster box. Let's see what else we have coming here. With our basic energy, there's our Shinx boy. Got our Hawlucha. Another Luxio. Energy Swatter. Fletchinder. Shaman. And we finished with a full art, our mega full art. So are the full arts going to take up a spot here? We don't know, but we don't have him, so something good to get. And finish off with our first fourth of the booster box. So now we saw what the possibilities are. The ETB obviously started off strong. Booster box, obviously it's going to take maybe a little longer to pick up the pace, but now we're just going to go straight to the back and see what we could get with our Raticate, our Dedenne, and our Gengar. So that's going to be now picking up the pace a lot more. Go through these ETBs and our booster box as fast as we possibly can so that we can just now go through the video and you guys can see how perfect order is starting off. First video perfect order, so either we're starting off strong with our Starmie and our Clefairy and everything else, obviously, that we need for the master set. And maybe this is just a little look into what's going to be happening, or we're just getting lucky. And there's people that obviously started off and don't get as luck or as strong as us. But our Spupa is our illustration there. Nice. It's kind of like colorless besides Spupa because of the red and the yellows there. But still a nice card. I like it. He's on the bench like an old man, just waiting maybe for someone to pick him up. Again, our little bug Pokemon that evolves like Caterpie, Weedle, basically a cocoon type right there. So maybe his trainer just put him there. Forget some sun, and let's see how we go with the next one. But still, not a bad card. I think it's pretty cute. Just right there. Just does seem to lack some color, but obviously not all cards could be as colorful as Clefairy, so it's more artistic, is my opinion, is what I would say. But there's our code. And our next three, which here, this ETB, it's a little different because, yes, we already got our illustration rare, but that's been it. That's the only card so far. We're already down to our 6-pack, so either our first ETB was a god ETB, like we were saying, or we're just getting closer and closer to what can be possible. But we got our Auroras. You will see, guys, how these possibilities change up. Because, again, you never know how it's going to be with these boxes. If you get something worthwhile in one, doesn't mean all of them are going to be like that. But one of Ugo's favorites, Lapras. So, obviously, this is Master Set. But still a good card to be having again because it's a cute Pokemon either way. Our Lapras there. I think they should put in some stuff for Lapras because, again, he doesn't have a Mega. He should have a second evolution. Maybe they should give him a pre-evolution like they did with Pikachu, giving it a Pichu. Another Clefairy! Very good. So a second Clefairy. Very great for that. So now we have choices. Which one would be better to keep? And all that stuff. But best illustration rare of the set at this moment. So if that's how it keeps up, hopefully we're lucky enough. And that's the one that's going to keep getting repeated besides the others. So our core memory, our Ghastly, and our Holo Luxray. And that's it. 2 illustrations and an EX. Not bad. But again, lacking in the one compared to the first box. So second ETB down. Let's go to our second part of the booster box, which is our first half down after this. Let's see what the first half leaves us. And let's see if we have anything else to go for. A Dedenne, very cute card as well. Eating its little berry. Which berry would... Eating its Lepa berry, I think, is the one that cures paralysis or gives more PP for the attack. But the oranges with the orange of the Dedenne, very cute illustration rare right there. I think this is one of those sets where I do like all the illustration rares, even the Probopass. The Probopass, the only thing I don't like about him is the freaking mustache. But other than that, I think I like all of the illustration rares here. So we'll probably be going towards those as well, besides the Clefairy, because that one is expensive at the moment. Maybe when it goes down, we'll see. But if that even goes down, because we never know. The set's just out. It's already kind of low price, but again, we don't really care about that. Obviously, price does influence some things because obviously that's what a lot of people look at, but I just like if they look good, cute cards, nice cards. Our Mega Clefable there again. And if they are going to help us do the master set. So that's all that really matters here. And We already know the hardest is going to be the hyper rares. So I think there's 2 in this one, or just 1. I think it's Clefable and Zygarde. It's just Zygarde, so there's only 1. Meaning he will be, I guess, the hardest to pull. But the chase card is probably going to be our Zygarde Mega Evolution. Not the gold, the regular special illustration rare. So that's going to be the big boy to chase here. We'll see how easy or how hard it is to get him. Right now, just a DNA so far with our booster, which not surprising. And our EX booster boxes are gonna have obviously a bunch of EXs, and we've seen 3, 4, 5 illustration rares comes out in a booster box, so can't really say I'm upset seeing more illustration rares. We got lucky enough to see another Clefairy in our booster box as well. Hey. That's how it's going for us at this moment. So we already got a mega. We already got a mega alt, another Lapras there as well. So 1 is already down. Will we get 1 in our booster box? We will still see, and that way you guys can see as well. Compare. Would you prefer a booster box that has maybe a bunch of hits but no alt, or our ETBs where we are getting some alts? We got our Navane, however you want to call her. What if it's her name or not? She's a professor, so I'm guessing she has a Doublade in her game. I'm guessing she has a Doublade on her team just from the tie, or I think maybe this is just a dude. Who knows? You can never tell with Pokemon trainers if they're dudes or not. So, draw cards until you have 5 cards in your hand. Before drawing cards, you may discard any number of cards from your hand. So get rid of all the crap you don't need to play the game and pull 5 new cards. Seems like something that would be useful for players. Again, this is just my point of view. I really don't know what people are actually playing with, what the meta is, so it's just what I'm thinking would be something useful. But there's our last code for these 9 of the booster box. And let's see how we finish off with our Superior, our Reverse Luxray, and our Chien Pao. So ETB number 3. Let's see how this one turns out again. What we're saying here, will the ETBs bring out more higher value or higher sought after cards? We will check that out. Lapras number 3. Or will the booster box start off slow and then by the end give us something big? We don't know. Again, that's why we compare these guys. We compare different boxes. Even though there's the same set, gonna see another Decidueye. We're going to see if we can get some different kinds of stuff. Again, our second Decidueye, so there's our repeat there. Our Lapras has been getting repeated. We already got a Clefairy repeated. We got our Mega Clefable repeat. So that's what we're going to be seeing. A lot of repeats now. Since, again, this is a 124 card set. We are going to be seeing repeats coming and going from this one. So which ones are repeated? Oh, Mega Skarmory. Got an extra Talon, I think, and obviously the color changes. It's a gold card now. So our first Mega Skarmory, which I think also has another card in this set. Just a full art, I think. But again, I think all the Megas in these sets are going to be having their full art version. Unless there's a big amount of them. Don't recall Mega Evolutions. I think all of them ended up having it. We had our Camerupt, we had Venusaur, Lucario, Latios, all of them ended up being part of it, so we'll see how that goes. But our Luxio reverse, our Shinx reverse as well, and a Mega Starmie, so these are hits for me basically, but we do miss them in reverse, so now we got them for the Master Set, and we got our Mega Starmie giving its little Patrick Star pose right there, so good pack for me in my opinion. So 4 down, 4 left. 4 packs left here, so let's see how that goes. We got 2 full arts already from the ETB, so and an EX. Maybe that'll be it. Again, these boxes could give you a 30% ratio here. Averages from the packs. We don't know how it'll turn out, but so far, again, Mega Starmie, we don't have it, so it's a good one to get down. We didn't have those reverses. Another good ones to join as well. And we got Mega Zygarde already, starting off with the Hyper Rare in ETB number 3. In the first video of Perfect Order, we got basically the one we thought would be the hardest card to get. It is off-center, but it's still the Hyper Rare for the video. Mega Zygarde down for the count. ETBs already giving us a reason to keep opening more ETBs. We already got an alt, and we got the hyper rare. So we thought that would be the hardest. We thought we were gonna maybe record a couple of videos before we even saw it, and maybe we wouldn't even seen it. So goes ahead and tells you we got lucky as hell, or are these ETBs just that crazy? Is that how it's gonna be with the ETBs? Hopefully whoever gets an ETB gets just as lucky as us, because again, the first ETB had Starmie, had Clefairy. This one, we had already some full arts, and that Mega Zygarde basically made up for it. But our last pack, we also got a Mega Zygarde, so, and our missing reverse Luxray. So we got all three of them down and an EX to finish off. So let's see what our booster box is gonna show. We got a hyper rare and an alt already there, but those are just from the ETBs. So will we get our hit from the booster box? That's gonna be the question for this one now. If we get, oh, cute Rowlet. Very cute card, our little chubby boy. Enjoying his time there on the tree, just relaxing. All the greens, the types of greens, the yellows in there as well. Very cute card. Cover our Decidueye with his pre-evolution. But we got our first one of him. Very good. We pull another one. I'm gonna be taking him home with me. So let's see if we get lucky enough to see more of these cards that we're still missing. Obviously, now at this point, we're just missing illustration rares. Not really much else. A lot of the EXs probably too. Again, I just looked at the set really quickly to see what would be the big stuff to get. You could tell what the big stuff to get is either way, even if you don't look at the set. So we'll see if we get lucky enough to see any of these other missing cards that we need for the master. It's a small master set. Doesn't mean it's going to be an easy master set to complete. We'll see how that goes, but you guys already saw our hyper rare and our special illustration down, and this is our first video. So let's see how many more of these we need to do. Mega Zygarde, he's catching up with Lapras right there to get the spot of most EXs, but so far just that, an EX and illustration rare. This is our fourth of the booster box, meaning we still have obviously another 9 to go. We'll see if we get lucky enough or not to have more of these cards showing up. But again, now with what we're doing, we have more planned. So as long as cards that we don't have are showing up, probably even if the biggest ones don't show up, we'll be happy with that. Klefki, Jacinthe, Jacanith. You guys, probably a French name. You guys let me know, but there's another one, our Salazzle, showing up. As long as these ones that we don't have show up, or maybe this boy will show up too. We need him in full art, we need him in special illustration. Maybe he'll show up as well. But we do need him either way, so. There's our special illustration from the booster box. The Mega Zygarde. We got the Mega Zygarde special illustration rare. We got the Mega Zygarde hyper rare. We got both of them now, so crazy as hell. This is the booster box, not an ETB, but still, damn. We got another one down, guys. This is number 2, I think, at the moment. Or no, the special illustration of Meowth is number 2. I think this one's number 3. I'll put it on the screen for you guys. But as you can see, we got our 3 boys starting us off right there. And we have 2 more packs to go for our 9 of this third of the booster. So let's see if we get lucky enough to see anything. Just because we got a special illustration doesn't mean we can't get a hyper rare. So if we get another hyper rare, that's gonna be crazy. But I'm obviously not hoping for anything. Well, I'm hoping, but I'm honestly not expecting it. But again, 3 down already. 3 of the big boys down. We got our illustration rare down as well with this Clefairy. And we got 2 of them to pick from. So we're finishing with our 3rd round like that. Can't complain. So now, ETB number 4. Let's see how we finish with these guys. Again, out of the 4 ETBs, if we only get an alt and a hyper rare, that's a win, a very big win in my book. So can't really say much about that. Hopefully you guys will be just as lucky when you get to open up some perfect order. So maybe this will just give you a little idea of what you could get. Again, obviously this is not something that we say there's a difference of. There is a difference. We got our Yveltal in what you could possibly get hit-wise. You're gonna get hits in the booster box, which is maybe not the biggest stuff. Or you're gonna get something that's definitely gonna come out in the booster box, just maybe not the one you want. But these ETBs, I think, are more of a gamble in the point, because you could get a box like we did with 6 hits, or you could get a box with just EXs. So even though the EXs, again, still nice cards, we don't know what's going to be possible there. But again, we're going to look a little closer at this guy because, again, Zygarde has a lot of forms. So there's this little amoeba form right there. We have his dog form, his worm form or dragon form, I don't know what you would say, his regular big form over there, and obviously our cannon form is the middle of the card. I like the set of this one because he's using his cannon in the card and you can see everything else surrounding him. So very nice card there. At least the art looks dope. You guys that know me, I'm one of those people that says, well, I have a preference for the arts where you see a lot of other ones in the card. And you can tell there's a bunch of Staryus in there as well. I hadn't seen that. Ugo showed it to me. But there are Staryus in the water besides just him being the focus. So there's that little art there for you guys to see that there are more of the Pokemon in the background, even though you don't see them. I didn't see that out of the first part, so good eye there. And let me see what it was there. But got our Gengar and another Zygarde. So Zygarde's going to be the one to get repeated over and over here for this one. Hopefully it's useful. I don't know. Those of you that are interested in what it does, go ahead and stop and read it. Or you can just look it up, honestly, on TCG. Depends on what you're looking for. There's our Salazzle full art. Again, keep these coming. We need these cards anyways. So our Salazzle full art right there. And we'll see how this ETB turns out. Again, 3 hits already. Those are fine. One of them is a full art that we need. So it's a good card to get. 2 EXs, good again. We needed a Veltal. More Zygarde possibilities there as well. So our last 3 packs for our ETB. We got our Chimpao, another Clefairy, another Clefairy. So 3 Clefairies, and I think each one has come out of the ETB. So there's our Clefairy again right there. Nice. And our last 2 packs. So a Clefairy, 2 EXs, a full art. Will this be another 6-hit box? We got 2 packs left to prove. So let's see. Our hole digging shovel, which was, I don't know what else would be, discard the top 2 cards of your deck. Why would you do that? I don't know, maybe because you could find another card that helps you get stuff from your discard. But if a shovel doesn't dig a hole, then I don't know what else it would be used for, but let's see. Our last 3 for our ETB. Fletchinder, Tyrant, and we finished with just our boy Luxray, but I can't say nothing about the ETBs. We got very good, very lucky with our ETBs here. So let's finish the booster box, our last 9 packs, and see how it turns out. Just going to be expecting now our illustration rares, I would say, more EXs, but whatever comes out, we'll be happy to receive. We are going for the master set again, so whatever is needed will be gladly received. Let's see how this turns out. Again, ETB wise, I would go for the ETBs now in comparison. We got, Dual Blade, a nice illustration rare as well as there. Pokemon, but also a weapon right there. Nice card. I'm gonna put him right there in front of our Clefairy just because we already pulled it 3 times and we haven't seen this Dual Blade. We'll put it right there just to be in the background. But again, our 3 Clefairies, a Mega Starmie, our Zygarde, all of that came out in the ETBs, which again, that's part of the game. You don't know what's going to come out in the ETBs, and in the booster box, you know you're limited to 1 alt. Maybe not just an alt, you could probably get the gold as well, but you know you're not going to get more than 1 alt at least, so I don't know, that goes down to what you guys like to do. Do you want, Wondrous Patch, nice pretty card as well. I don't know how useful it's going to be, but it's a nice purple item card that we're just going to put over here, and we do need again, so let's get these that we don't have coming more and more. Let's keep going and see how this one turns out again. But what I'm saying is, depends on what you guys do. You want assured, or do you want assured hits but you don't know the rarity, or do you want to play the game of, will you get an ETB with 6 and will that ETB have a gold or an alt in it? That is what always comes down to. So we're letting you guys know what kind of possibilities we're having here. 4 ETBs and a booster. So again, it's not like we have the biggest way to check, but it's already letting you know. Or at least with our ETBs, we got, all of them are honestly pretty good. Even though the second one only didn't give us any of the big cards, we did need some of these, and we still needed the CX. So it's another good one to be pulling as well. Basically, I already got all the lines of the Shinx as well in the regular and the reverse form. So happy with that myself in the first video. Sometimes it takes long as hell to get those verses that we need. So that's a nice one to be done with. And our last pack, our Zygarde pack. Let's see how it goes with this. And to finish off, again, I already mixed them all up, so I don't really remember what goes with what. But we are going to close off by saying what we got. So our Dugong and our Luxray again to finish off. So guys, we counted. We got a booster box of hits basically. We got 36 hits in total. Obviously, a lot of them are EXs. We got a bunch of new ones. Obviously, we're starting off, so apparently this one is going to be meta. So we got 2 of them. One's going to be up for grabs here as well. So right there, we already got 5, 15, 14, 15, 16 in total. But 4 Mega Zygarde, 2 Mega Clefables, a Starmie, Mega Skarmory, 3 Lapras, and a lot of those there as well. 16 in total there. But we also got a lot of full arts, honestly. Got our Sacred Ash, Wondrous Patch, our 1 trainer, and then Decidueye repeated. And then we got 3 full art megas, which I would think would be a little difficult, but we got 3 of them. Then we got Probopass, Dual Blade, Spewp. But a lot of these are, honestly, like even this one, the mustache is the only thing I don't like. Here, maybe the color lacking, but there's the focus of the color. But all of these pretty nice in my opinion. I like all of these. And then we have our 3 Clefairies of choice right there, so can't really complain that either as well. Our first alts that we ended up pulling are Mega Starmie. Then we got our Mega Zygarde. If we had our crowns, we don't have our crowns today, so our silver crown would go to these 2 boys because obviously we ended up pulling our gold Zygarde in the first freaking video, guys. So 2 alts and a hyper rare in our first video with 4 ETBs and a booster box. We got more videos like this coming and even bigger videos which have a lot more packs. So let's see if we get as lucky. But that's been the video, guys, and I've been Georgia. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, a comment, a subscribe. It helps with the channel. And go ahead and share as well so we can have more people come in and seeing what we get. Joining the community and seeing what kinds of possibilities we're going to be doing. But thanks for everyone that's been joining, subscribing recently. Really helps out the channel, and I appreciate you guys coming here to watch what we're doing. But that's been it. Have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night whenever you're watching. Peace out.